Welcome to the healing zone. As y'all can see, I'm in mama mode right now. We're going to do a story time today, you guys. Just a laid back day, you guys. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to tell you guys why I have a shadow, okay? And my shadow is, well, how can I like put it? Like, I'm skeptical of everything. If anything seems out of order or out of place, I'm skeptical because what the fuck you trying to do? What the fuck you got going on? You get what I'm saying? Like, what you plotting on? I tend to always think that something is a plot. Everybody's plotting against me or, anything like that because of this story time right here, y'all. Things that happen to people truly change people, and I'm not saying it's a bad shadow to have. It's a shadow. It's one of my shadows, but I wouldn't say it's pretty bad to have because it have helped me through some difficult, situations, things, y'all. But here it goes. I remember when I was staying in Tallahassee, Florida. Leon County, y'all. I was about 19. I had just turned 19 at that. And I was talking to this dude, y'all. How I found out he was a drug dealer is beneath me, y'all. It was crazy. That's a whole nother story time. So I was like 19 and he was every bit of 25, 26 years old. So anyhow, I'm staying with him. He's a dope boy. He's a, drug dealer or whatever. And one weekend, okay, before this weekend, matter of fact, it all lines up together. He went out of town. No, we're gonna start before. I noticed a guy was looking at me, but I'm thinking everywhere I went with him, he'll be with his homeboys and they'll be going out, going here, going there. And there was this one dude that used to be with his homeboys, y'all. And the dude used to always, look at me. So I'm thinking, look at me, stare at me, kind of like a little too friendly. So I always kind of feel like the dude had it, he liked me or whatever. But I stayed away from him because I'm talking to somebody. Like, I ain't got time for all that. But he used to flirt with me and everything like that. And I remember, I remember this dude's face so vaguely because he used to always flirt with me. And he used to flirt with me to the point where it got irritating. Anybody flirt with you to the point where it's like, dog, like, leave me alone. Like, you're irritated. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the point where it was just like, ugh. Like it annoyed you. That was him. So I remember him, y'all. Can't anybody tell me I don't remember this man. I'm just letting y'all know that up front, okay? So boom, that was the week before he had ended up going out of town. He went out of town for a weekend. He from Miami, so he went to visit his people in Miami, and I think his cousin got married or whatever. So boom, he went to that event or whatever. When he came back, y'all, he was back for maybe 2-3 days, and we got robbed at gunpoint, y'all. But when he got back, the day he got back, y'all, I remember him saying that he needed to go, charge back up, So I'm just like, okay, cool. So he went, did what he had to do, whatever. Like, it's been like 2 or 3 days, y'all. So we really ain't got no money because he just used that to, recharge. You get what I'm saying? So really, it really ain't that much money. It's just more of products in the house. You get what I'm saying? So boom. 2-3 days later, y'all, I would never forget this shit. I would never ever forget this shit. This shit led me and helped me understand and know to be on point, baby. Always use your intuition, baby. Sometimes it might be off, but I'd rather my intuition be off, and I will, I'd rather my intuition be a little off, meaning me thinking things that I shouldn't think, being careful, strategic, covering my ass, than me not covering my ass, not listening to my intuition. You get what I'm saying? Because more so other time, if you don't listen to your intuition, you're going to miss some fucked up situations. But if you listen to your intuition, whether it's right or wrong, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be okay. Because either way it go, you was protecting yourself anyways. You get what I'm saying? You ain't mean to hurt nobody and step on nobody. It was just more so of you protecting yourself. You get what I'm saying? So, that's more so of what was going on, y'all. So, anyhow, I'd rather that any day. Whatever. Boom. So, y'all, it's like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. We stay in an apartment complex, y'all. So, it's painters. It was painters at the door, but I'm going to tell you how it happened. But, okay, let's go ahead and walk through. Boom. It's like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. And somebody knock at the door. Don't nobody never knock on our door before 10, 11 o'clock. Because he got a thing where you do not knock on the door before 10, 11 o'clock. You get what I'm saying? No matter who you is, do not knock on this door before then. Now, at the time, the apartment complex we stayed at, he worked out there. So, he really had it in good. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody really bother him. And he was quiet. He was not the average, street dude. He was like a geek. He wore big, thick glasses and pants on his waist and with the belt on and, Stacey Adams shoes, button down shirt, collar shirt. You never would expect that he was what he was. But he was very dangerous. Don't I know? But you would never think that he was the type that he was. But baby, looks can be very deceiving. So it's morning time. Somebody knocked on the door. And he got up, went to the bathroom or whatever. And for some reason, I don't know why, y'all, just don't say nothing. We had moved the bed in the living room, y'all. So we got a whole canopy bed. A whole canopy, goddamn queen size bed in the living room. Don't y'all say nothing. Mind y'all business. Just mind your business. I don't know why we did that, y'all. Probably for safety habits. Because at one point in time, his friend stayed there, so they had dogs. When his friend left, he took all his dogs. Being, thinking that was going to make him not do what he was doing because he didn't have no safety. But he still had safety. Whether it was, something else or the dogs, he had safety. So anyhow, we had the bed in the living room, I guess, because if we was in the room, we really weren't going to hear nothing. But if we in the front, we hear everything. So the bed was in the living room, y'all. Whatever. So I'm in the bed in the living room, laying down, and he went to the back to use the bathroom, and it was a knock at the door, and I was like, okay, I'm finna get the door. He was like, no, I got it. He was like, no, I got it, or whatever. So, he come from the back, and he go check the door, and I'm like, babe, who is it? When he was walking down the hallway, and he was just like, oh, it's just painters. And I'm like, painters? And I heard the man talking, and I just glanced at the door. I turned over, glanced at the door. He had a clipboard. Y'all, he had a whole blue jumpsuit, like he was an actual painter, y'all, with goddamn paint spots on it, y'all. Some dust crusted shoes, y'all. Like he was a goddamn, how they be doing when they be work at a car wash and they washing the cars, y'all. They had like the little jumpsuits on. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So y'all know, like when you go to a car wash, most of the times, like back in the day, they used to have like these like the jailhouse jumpsuits, y'all. Unfortunately, well, it's not a jumpsuit no more. When you in kind of jail, you got a shirt and some pants, but it looked like that, like one of those little dicky things that, little hole things that you just step in. Or whatever. A girl had the nerve to have paint spots on it. And then he got a clipboard. And it was a paintbrush that was kind of like hanging out the paint bucket. But I'm thinking to myself, like, it's too high because the paint was really in it. It'd be like stuck in the paint, so it'd be like, to the side. But for some reason, it was kind of like sitting up high. And I was like, that kind of caught my attention. But then again, he had the clipboard in his hand and stuff, like he really worked out there or something. And so I turned back over. Y'all, I swear to God, I've been hearing from Source, Spirit, High Power for a long time. My angels, my daddy, they been protecting me for a long time, y'all. And I never really understood who it was. But something told me, it's a hit. It's a hit. So I jumped up and went to turn around and go grab the, you know what, out the room. But I didn't even get past the damn kitchen. And somebody came behind me. Boom. I was scared. But then again, I knew, hell, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, it wasn't going to be as bad as I thought it was, because he a dope boy. So y'all ain't trying to kill him. Y'all just trying to knock him off and get what he got. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I was good. But then again, it scared me because I never had a gun pointed at my head. So yeah, I got this gun pointed at my head. He lead me into the room. And I'm thinking to myself, boy, you know damn well these one of no painters, because you work out here. You know who the painters is. You know what I'm saying? You one of the maintenance men. So I'm mad as hell, y'all, looking at him, ready to cuss him out. Y'all, they wrapped me up with the tape and everything, y'all. Okay, so y'all, boom. Y'all, baby girl won't go to sleep. She won't even take a nap, y'all. So boom, the dude got the gun to my head or whatever. He take me in the room. He take me up. I'm looking at the dude, y'all, madder than a motherfucker, dog. Like, I really want to whoop his ass, because how you didn't know that? Like, you supposed to be on alert for stuff like this, especially if you in that line of business. I'm not. I'm just an innocent bystander, and I done got caught up in some junk you doing. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't watching and protecting us. You know, you got a whole woman in the house that ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on. You supposed to protect me. Like, what is you doing? So boom, like, y'all, they beating the crap out of him. They kicking him, hitting him with the pistol. Like, y'all, they beating, I'm talking about, y'all, blood everywhere. He bleeding all from the mouth. Like, they beating this man. And they just like, where's it, or whatever. And I'm just looking at him crazy, because it ain't like we got no secret hiding spot in the house where they can look all over the house and they not gonna find it. You get what I'm saying? All they gotta do is just go to the kitchen in the damn cabinet. And I'm pretty sure they was gonna look that anyways. Because I'm finna raid the whole house. You know what I'm saying? If that's my line of business, I'm going to make sure I raid everything. Because I ain't come here to leave with nothing. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm pretty sure they was going to go in there and find it. So, I'm looking at him crazy. Like, it's right there in plain sight. So, why is you not saying, get them folks that jump? Like, that ain't worth your life. Like, what is you doing? And then I'm with you. Like, listen, it ain't worth my life. So, I'm just like, man, it's up in, you know, da-da-da. It's in the kitchen cabinet. They was like, okay, thank you, mama. So, the dude, it was two dudes. The one with dreads and one with a haircut. One with the haircut, I knew who he was. Remember I told y'all this is the one that used to flirt with me so much that it irritated me? I didn't see his face at first because he was always behind me. When the other dude with the dreads, I seen his face plain as day. They was barefaced. So he go up in there and he look in the kitchen, he getting whatever, whoop-de-whoop. The other dude, or whatever, okay, y'all probably like, okay, what the other dude came in there? Yeah, let me let y'all in on this right here, because this right here got me off guard. It caught me off guard. After the first dude came in the house with the dress, with the clipboard or whatever, he was talking. I heard them talking, and he was talking about, okay, you know, wet knee painting. We just here to do some spot, you know, touch up painting. I hear him talking to, you know, my boyfriend at the time. And they go in the back room, then I don't hear nothing else. Okay, they walk to the back, I don't hear nothing else. Then that's when something told me, like, dang, it's a hit. And as soon as I jump up, and I'm finna get up and get off the bed, you know what I'm saying? I seen somebody coming, like, toward the kitchen. And then I went to jump up. So when I'm jumping off the bed, in the midst of him coming, you know, right here where the kitchen at, boom, we meet each other, bam, dead to my head. So he obviously slipped in the door after the first dude came in the door. He came in behind him. Now, if I would have got up like I had expected or whatever, after he said this painters, if I would have got up right there and locked that goddamn door, man, listen, that would have been in the world of trouble, because it just would have been one of them in there and two of us. But I did, y'all, like, I'm talking about that jump happened so fast, y'all, like, nobody ever expect themselves to be in a situation like that. It happened so fast, I ain't know what the hell to do. You know what I'm saying? My first instinct is, let me go and run to where the gat at, because I know it's going to be me or y'all, and I love my life, so I'm finna at least try. You know what I'm saying? You never know you never know the situation you will be placed in. Like, y'all, that was the most crazy. Well, I done been placed in some crazy situation, but that was the most craziest shit ever. And I was an innocent bystander. Like, it ain't had nothing to do with me. It ain't had nothing to do with me at all. So, y'all, what made me knew who it was, y'all. So the other dude go up in the kitchen or whatever, he getting stuff, whoop the woo, and the other dude came and he sat by me and he looked at me. He didn't really look me in my eyes, like he was like over me talking in my ear. And he was like, oh, I'm mad we had to meet like this. He was like, I hope we can be friends. He was like, I hope we could be friends in the future. And I'm like, in the future? Boy, if I ever find out who you is, I'm finna beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? And then I recognized his voice, y'all. When I recognized his voice, y'all don't understand what that shit did to me, dog. Y'all don't understand. Hearing his voice, y'all, I was instantly angry because I know who the fuck you is. And you had the nerve to whisper in my ear and tell me, oh, I hope we can meet again. I would love to meet you again. I'm sorry we had to meet like this. But yet you got a gun to my head. You was the one just had this gun to my head, nigga. What? Y'all don't know how angry I motherfucking was. Somebody that was I didn't know him like that because I didn't try to get to know him, but I know of him. You know, you done been around me. You know what type of person I am. You know I don't mess with nobody. I don't do nothing to nobody. And you really had a gun at my head for a couple of dollars. I had $100 in ones in my purse. And he ain't had nothing because he just, you know, got back right. So all they got was products. $100 of my money. My money. My hard-earned money, because I was a stripper back then. Mind your business. I might do a story time about that. 19 years old. I was a stripper. Girl, I had fun. Anyhow, might do a story time about that. But my hard-earned money, the rest that was left of, because I was mad because I gave him what I had made, you know, for him to re-up because he ain't had no money. He wasn't working. You know, he wasn't doing his duties. He was gone for a whole 3 days. You get what I'm saying? So he used my money to re-up. And all I had was $100 left. Yeah, I was so pissed off. I was so pissed off. I had done paid the bills, had $100 left, thinking I'm finna go get my nails done or something. Yeah. Telling this story making me so mad at how stupid people can be. How you not watching your surroundings. I don't understand. Like, I caught on to that. Why he did? He never caught. Y'all, let me just finish telling y'all this story. Boom. So anyhow, obviously they was bloods. I'm gonna tell you how I knew they were bloods, y'all. So boom, dude whispered in my ear and stuff, and he was just like, dang, you smell so good. He was like, why you with him? He stank, you know, he musty. And I'm just like, so you robbing me? But yet I'm tied up, helpless, and you trying to sweet talk me? What? I don't understand, y'all. Well, what the fuck is this? I don't understand this shit, y'all. So anyhow, he sitting here talking junk in my ear, whatever. The other dude come and he just went to taking stuff. And the dude with the dread, him and the dude with the haircut went to arguing. Cause the dude with the dread was like, man, take all this shit, take all this shit. He was like, nah, I ain't messing with her stuff, man. And he was just like, man, where you got that money from? And he was like, this person was like, man, don't take the purse, don't take the purse. He was like, no, we just came from, you know, the goods or whatever. And he was like, nah, we taking all this. He was like, all these shoes she got in here, new in the box. He was like, you ain't never wear none of these. I was like, nah. Y'all, this crazy. This went from a goddamn robbery to a goddamn, I don't know, like they were just talking like everything was normal after they had tied us up and had us on the floor. And we looking at their faces, y'all, they bare faces. Like, this the most stupidest shit. And they just talking normal. He was just like, the dude with the dress was like, oh, well, you ain't never wear none of these. I was like, nah, I ain't bought no outfit to wear one yet. He was like, oh, well, I'm taking all these motherfuckers. I don't care for to sell them. They brand new. He talking about, oh, and the receipt still in the box. I might go get me some money back. I was like, damn, why the fuck I leave the receipts in the box of the shoes? But I had just bought, he had just bought me the shoes like maybe a week ago. Like, he had bought me like 6 pair of shoes. And before then, I had already had shoes in the box. I mean, at the time, I wasn't wearing heels because something had happened. I had basically hurt my foot dancing, y'all. So I wasn't dancing, so I wasn't wearing heels. I did used to strip. So, yes, he used to buy me a lot of heels or whatever. So, y'all, I say about 12 pair of brand new fucking shoes. Never been worn. Receipts still in the box. They got it all. Yeah. So him and the other dude just argued. The other dude was like, man, don't mess with her stuff. Don't take her stuff. He was like, man, I'm taking it. You got me fucked up. So they going back and forth. They going back and forth arguing or whatever. And dude was like, man, fuck that shit. So he just went to grabbing out the shoes and stuff, throwing it. He took them out the box and was throwing them in the bucket. They had like 4 buckets, y'all. I'm like, damn. When y'all had us down, turned the other way, y'all must have went about the other buckets, or it must have been other people in the house. It got to be more than just y'all 2 all these damn buckets y'all got. Or y'all got to be close. I ain't even gonna say nothing, y'all. Let me just take a minute. These motherfuckers was in the apartment right across from us. It was an abandoned apartment, y'all. People was standing there, but I noticed the week I was telling y'all that I noticed him flirting with me and shit. He was acting like he knew me, you know? Like, it was so annoying how he was, you know, he was just, oh, hey, girl, you looking good today, you know, you looking better than you did last time I seen you. It's like, it was just weird ass ignoring that shit he was saying. So, after all this happened, it made sense. Nigga, y'all been right next door scoping us out for this whole 2 weeks, dog. And y'all waited till he got back, till he, you know, went and reinvested, and then y'all hit us. They was right next door in the fucking bed. I'm talking about our apartment right here. You know, you have, in the projects, you got 4 apartments. You got 2 downstairs, 2 upstairs. 2 upstairs be right across from each other, right? We was right fucking across from each other. The whole time they in the bed in the apartment had done took us for everything we motherfucking had. Not only did they get us, what the fuck I didn't know is, a couple of days before, or like the week that they was that he was, you know, we was hanging out with his homeboy and stuff like that or whatever, they was already out there in the apartment complex where we was hitting people anyways. So they had already hit the girl up under us, directly up under us, and we didn't even know it. Y'all, I was so pissed the fuck. Y'all know I try not to cuss. I was so pissed off. Cause it's like, dang, you work out here. You the maintenance man. You supposed to have it on lock. You supposed to know all this. You know what I'm saying? These basically your parts. You know, these your streets. You know, this apartment complex, these your streets. You run it. You know, you the dope person out here. You run it. So how you didn't know this? How you slipping like that? And then the main thing about it is the people who you sleeping by, got you sleeping, it's the same people who was in the house with you. The dude was the dreads, y'all. Now, the reason why I didn't know who he was is because he had his mouth covered. He had the bottom part of his face covered. All you seen was his eyes. All you seen was his eyes, y'all. He had a red bandana covering up all this right here, right? But the other dude was barefaced. You get what I'm saying? And eventually, the dude did take off the scarf. And that's when they was about to go out the door. He was like, oh, you know, we bloods. Y'all part of the bloods now. We gonna recruit y'all. Y'all gonna get blessed in. Or whatever, talking shit. He was like, oh, so when we leave out this door, don't y'all come to these stairs, because if you do, we gonna shoot y'all up, or whatever. He was like, oh, somebody gonna come later on to recruit y'all, because now y'all part of us. Fuck out of here. Bitch, who? That day, I ain't never been so ready in my life to go lay down and do some time. Y'all, I ain't never been ready to, okay, whatever you come with, I'm finna be with it. Y'all, I ain't never been that ready. I'm talking about ready to do whatever he was talking about doing. You hear me? Like, cause you just really had this gun to my head, y'all. Like, are you serious? And he was not playing. Like, it ain't like he had the gun. Like, just please go over there and lay down. Now he had that bitch, boom, like, lay the fuck down. Like, he was serious, dog. Then after they actually got us tied up and we vulnerable, then they wanted to talk like everything was normal. Man, the dude with the dread was his homeboy, y'all. The dude that he kicked out. Man, when I started coming around, he started dating me. I was like, man, I'm not living in no trap house, because the apartment he had was basically a trap house. I was like, man, it's dirty in this motherfucker. All these dogs in here. Ain't no Medusa. Like, if you want me to stay here, you gonna have to clean up and get their ass up out of here. And that's what he did, because he wanted to be with me. Man, listen. The dude was mad. You feel me? His homeboy, his right hand, his best friend was mad. Because he put him out and told him he had to go. When he already had his own place, he was only staying over there because it was a trap house. And he couldn't do it at his old lady house. So if you can't do it at your old lady house, what you expect to do it at my house for? And I got an old lady. What sense that made? So his homeboy got mad, y'all. And that's what he did. He robbed us at gunpoint. And his homeboy was the main one beating him up. And the other dude, and I noticed that, like, after it all happened, y'all, it all hit me like, damn. As soon as they left the door, that shit hit me. And it was like, damn. I know y'all be doing this type of thing. And 9 times out of 10, y'all ain't even had no bullets in the damn gun. Y'all was, because this is what they do. That's what the homeboy do. And I was like, dang. Let me had to know it was the homeboy. Everything would have went different. I promise everything would have went different because I wasn't finna lay down and I wasn't finna say nothing. And it reminded me because they was beating him with the gun and kicking him, stumping him after he was tied up and he wouldn't say nothing. He was like, man, you know what I'm saying? He basically spit on them like, man, fuck that. I ain't saying nothing. And at the time, you know, we in shock that I didn't pay no attention. But afterwards, I was like, this your fucking homeboy. And 9 times out of 10, this ain't even no gun, y'all. This a BB gun that he riding with. I was like, I wish I would have known at the time, cause baby, it would have been different, cause we were gonna fight. 19 years old and I was finna fight, baby. And not only did we have, you know, a blank in there too, you know what I'm saying? We had all type of knives and cause dude was crazy. That's why they knew to get him down first and tie him down to where he couldn't move. Cause dude was crazy. Dude had all type of machetes and stuff in the house. Like they knew. They knew if they executed that, he had to been down. I'm talking about down where he wasn't getting back up down. Because if they allowed that man to get up, it was finna be over. That man was not finna play with them. And he had already been in the Navy and stuff. And at 7, I think he was 18 in the Navy and had got discharged at like 21 because they was like, he went crazy because of the meds and stuff that they was giving him. He was really crazy, y'all. Another story time, my first charge I caught because of him. Dude crazy now, for real. So, y'all, like, They knew what they were doing. And something kept telling me it had to be somebody that we knew because how they was acting, y'all. They was acting like real friendly. Like after they tied us out, they were just like, okay, cool, we got it. You know what I'm saying? They was friendly. What real robbers y'all know finna do that? They finna get in there and get out. They ain't finna be y'all friendly because they don't know what you got. They don't know nothing. They finna get in, get out. Yeah, they been watching you or whatever, but they don't know truly what's in your house. They just been watching your movements. So they know this the best time to get in and they finna get in there and get out at a certain time. You get what I'm saying? And they had been watching the house and they know that this man don't let nobody knock on the door before 10 or 11 o'clock because they know that's the time we get up by 10 and 11. So that's why they hit by 8, 9 o'clock, y'all. I'm telling you. This right here made me be watchful. Like I watch everything. Like don't nothing get you know what I'm saying? If you just like the dude before, like I told y'all, he ignored me. It was something about his energy like I just ain't like. If I get that energy, if I get that feeling around you, you won't be around me no more. If I get that feeling around you, you won't be around me no more because I'm not going to give you a chance to sneak me. Oh no, it's not happening like that. I done been through a situation like that. You're not going to catch me off guard. I'm always on guard. And the way I move is totally different. Y'all, I promise y'all, when I be walking, I be looking back, I be looking around. If I go in the store, I'm looking around to see who watching me. I come out the store, I'm looking around to see, you know, who's still there. Like, I be on guard. That situation really changed me. I'd never be in that predicament again, being vulnerable. No. I mean, it's okay to be vulnerable, but I know people, that right there taught me people ain't shit. I'm just trying to tell you now. I don't care what you say what you want to say. Debate with your man. Don't debate with me. People ain't shit now. I'm telling you what I know from experience. People ain't shit, man. This man homeboy, who he grew up with, I'm talking about, they call each other mama. They grew up together. They mama was best friends type of thing. It's the one who robbed him. You think I trust anybody else? If my best friend, who basically my brother, just robbed me? Oh, no. Ain't nobody else finna get out for me, y'all. Listen. So this, I'm just breaking this to you to let you know, be alert. And if you're doing anything like that or whatever have you, just get up out of it. It ain't even worth it. Like, going in, I really didn't know what the situation was. So I'm thinking I'm finna lose my life. So I just laid down. But after it was said and done, I realized, like, dang, it could have went totally different. But by the time I realized that, they left me with nothing. We had nothing, y'all. No money, no nothing. The only thing we had was a car. And that's because they couldn't find the car keys. That's it. A car. No money for rent, no nothing. Nothing. With a broken back door and front door. So we is unprotected and no abundance. No clothes to put on our back with, men. We ain't had nothing, y'all. Like, we couldn't even go sell nothing. You know what I'm saying? To get a little money. We ain't had nothing. No TVs. Y'all, be careful what you do. Be careful of the company you keep. Be careful, you hear me? Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. I cannot stress this shit enough. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Be fucking goddamn careful. That's all the fuck I can tell you, y'all. Let me clear my energy so I can get another video going, because this right here just about took me out, y'all. It took me back to the moment when it happened, and I was so furious. I'm talking about furious and scared and ready to just end it all. Like, y'all, it's a lot of emotions, and all those emotions just pop back up. So let me go clear this energy, get ready for me another video. I love y'all. You have been loved and hugged by Boss Lady Sway. I'm out.